What kind of practice can you start as a nurse practitioner? There are so many options out there. It is actually quite remarkable that you can go out, put up your own shingle, and start the practice of your dreams, no matter what your dream may be. It could be related to primary care, urgent care, specialty care, telemedicine. The options are endless. So in this video, I'm going to break down some of the more common and less common options that I see day to day with the clients that we help at Collaborating Docs. Hi, I'm Dr. Annie DePasquale, the founder of Collaborating Docs. We help nurse practitioners get connected to fabulous collaborating physicians. So all day long, I'm talking to nurse practitioners who are starting their own practices, and I have heard the gamut of ideas that NPs have out there on what type of practice they want to run. So let's break down into some categories just to organize this, and I hope you're watching this video. Maybe you will be inspired to start your own practice and get some good ideas that you never thought of. The first big bucket would be the more bread and butter primary care. So you can absolutely, especially if you're an FNP, you can go ahead and start your own brick and mortar primary care practice. You can see, depending on your certification, but you could see all ages. You could make it what you want to make it. So you could focus on wellness, you could focus on chronic disease, you could focus on functional medicine, wellness, you name it. That is really, if it's your practice, you get to decide what will be the niche, the focus. Second bucket is urgent care. So helping people with their more acute illnesses, emergency things that pop up. Those types of practices definitely can be brick and mortar, but you could be based over a telemedicine platform. You could do mobile visits, home visits. So there's lots of variety even within urgent care. The third bucket is more specialized care. So if you perhaps have your PMHMP, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner training, you can do mental health care, obviously. You might want to do addiction medicine. There's so many specialized fields out there if you go and seek extra training. So maybe you want to take some intensive aesthetics courses in person so you know how to do the injections, fillers. Once you have the training and the hands-on experience and you feel comfortable, you can open your own med spa. So specialty care could, if you do women's health, if you're a women's health nurse practitioner, you could focus on a very specific part of that, like fertility things, or you could do birth control or STD, or really, again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but there are just so many options. The fourth bucket I want to talk about is telemedicine itself, because so many things fall in there. So you could do basic primary care, urgent care, or specialized telepsych. My biggest advice of all these sort of topics out there is to do what you love most. You will be most passionate about that, and you will want to stick to it, and your day job won't feel like a job at all. It'll be your passion project. You're doing what you love, and then it never feels like work. So I think the most important thing is to do a deep introspection of what you care most about, and then build the business around that. So if perhaps you personally are intrigued by functional medicine or GI health, absolutely build the practice around that. Some people even build it around procedures that they love to do, like ear piercing, for example, or circumcisions. I mean, it may sound crazy, but you really could build a business around those things and be very successful, because it's a lot easier to market to a practice that is laser focused. If you see, we do it all, primary, urgent, specialized, you don't really know what they do well. It's doesn't mean it can't work, but I would not recommend throwing in the kitchen sink. I would definitely make it a very deliberate decision to hone in on what you enjoy. The rest will just follow naturally. Your own just enthusiasm will come out if you're doing something that you enjoy. So hopefully this gave you a few ideas, some food for thought. Another, I almost forgot, but I do want to mention weight loss. I should have said that earlier. It's such a growing trend with the newer GLP-1 and other medications being more readily available and no longer having to worry about controlled medicines for weight loss, and just so many people needing them. So that is another. We've seen lots of successful clients build a practice over a telemedicine platform or in person around weight loss and do extremely well. So I wish you luck as you decide what avenue to take, and the world is your oyster.